Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Prison Architect. I'm looking at the prison. I'm not loving it, if I'm being honest. Also, seriously, dog, I wonder how long this has been annoying people. No fence there. If they got out, they could just run away. Not that it stopped them in the past, obviously, but yeah, I'm not loving it because financially we're in a weird situation. We're in kind of dire straits financially. We're about to hit that grant level. We are having some new prisoners arrive today. Let's take a look at them. First off, let's see if there's any like legendary prisoners or anything like that. No, there's some special ones. Charles Surface Smasher Locky. In for destruction of property, Charles tried to download a program onto his friend's Windows Surface. Unfortunately, due to how crap it was, he couldn't. He then proceeded to throw the stinking petty excuse for a tablet out the window. Hooray! Enrique Gustar Enrique, probably Enrique Mucho. Enrique is a computer nerd who can't speak English very well. He hacked a popular online donating platform which sends him billions of dollars. He got caught because of using his private bank account to receive the money. Sigh. Man, that's a nasty way to get caught. 4 years for violent disorder. You've got some kind of reputation we don't know about. And there we go. Do we have more people showing up in a different truck? Just one guy by himself. He's tough. That's how you know. They had to get in his own truck. We're up to 89 capacity. It's going to be at like 92 as soon as we get all this stuff installed. Seriously? Like, why do you're not connected because of one freaking pipe here? Seems very silly to me. Is this security camera not connected to anything? Utilities. Connection. Where, connect. No, you're connected to something. Okay, no big deal then. So we're only 8 cells away from actually being able to complete our reform program here. Speaking of which, by the way, I should definitely take this opportunity to also look at our deployment and set up maybe a guard patrol that actually looks at these cells over here. Maybe like comes down like this and like that. Sure, now we have at least 1 guard patrolling this, maybe 2. Cool. Otherwise, these guys could get up to all sorts of shenanigans that we're not totally aware of. So we're very, very close. We have 15 prisoners arriving tomorrow. Holy crow. That is unexpected. But we have enough for them. We can get up to 89 with that. Look at how long these guys have to walk to get into the shower. This is so funny. We're going to continue with our cloned cells. We wanted them like this, right? Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7? 7, really? That takes us so close, yet so far. And we'll install our pipes along the back wall like this. At this point, I'm, yes, indeed, spending an awful lot of money, but I'm doing so in order to get to that grant so that we'll be fine monetarily soon, hopefully. I want to take a quick look again at how our finances are doing for exports. $200 yesterday, not as much as I would have thought. I guess our workshop is probably at like max capacity of working, making like 4 license plates per day. That seems kind of ridiculously low. So I hope our food situation has mostly been sorted. We've already spent the advance from the grant money that we got, so I really hope it's working out, because otherwise we're going to be in for some problems. This grant is never going to finish. Superior beds will finish when enough people, I think, graduate the carpentry program and start making beds. Only 1 has passed so far. That's a bad start. The prisoners do take an awful long time to actually, you know, complete the programs, which I guess is not that surprising. We're up to 95 capacity. This will take us up to 99, I think. Once the cells actually become functional. 96, 97, 98, 99. Yeah, I think so. Do we have enough money to get up to 100 cells? I think we do. We're only going to need to make 1 more, right? I just want to make sure that all the piping is actually installed before we start putting prisoners inside of the cells. Luckily we do. Where you're walking on the freaking ceiling there? You think you're Lionel Richie? Only having 1 guard here might be a little bit problematic, but hey. There we go. This cell should count as a cell now. The piping's not totally installed. Why is this? I click on it. It just doesn't build. And we want 1 more cell, so let's just clone this one quickly and basically get it done. So we'll just clone it like this and like this. And there you go. And I think we should designate like a pretty decently large shower room up here, which hopefully will rectify some of our concerns there. This is definitely, you know, a growth period for the prison. This extra 20,000 is not gonna hurt. Should this not be ready yet? Now it'll be ready. Oh, that feels good. All right, 23,000 bucks. Is this big enough for a shower room? It's like a really, really small shower room. This door is doing nothing whatsoever. Let's dismantle this. We could put a staff door there if we wanted to. That would make it easier for our workmen to get over there. I actually don't think it's a bad idea. That's why I just went with dismantling instead of actually, like, disabling it. And when we build it again, that should get rid of the wall. Which, let's be honest, all in all, we're just another brick in that. So 15 more prisoners arriving soon. We're making $3 grand a day. Everything's hunky-dory so far, but we haven't really had enough time for problems to propagate, if you know what I mean. If there are issues, they haven't really come to fruition yet. Except for the fact that this piping is still not installed, which is absolute horse hockey. Seriously. Do you have a problem with the piping here? It's always like 2 pipes that they just say, I don't really know if I need to install that. Yes, you need to install all the pipes. That's your job. I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy. I can't click on the jail door. The office, or the guard will handle it, though. So this would be the world's smallest shower if we built it over here. I'm thinking we build another addition, shall we say, and we'll build it out like this. And that will give us space for a big shower for our new, 50 prisoners or so. Should probably get rid of those fences there. Like this. And, yeah, this will give us space for the... for a bunch of new areas for ourselves, shall we say. Okay, when are these prisoners arriving? 3 hours. Not enough time to build this foundation, but we're going to get somewhat close. It's going to take forever for our workmen to get out here. But I don't think it would be that much faster if we installed a staff door. I think they're going to pretty much figure it out for themselves. Could also use a bigger yard, but that's just as easy as dismantling this, installing like a fence here, and then grassing this stuff all up. I know we need more solitary, by the way, but we'll get to work on that now that we have like the financial infrastructure the financial income, basically, to do so. How's our prison looking from a finance or valuation standpoint? 240,000. Remember, I'm trying to get to 1 million with the prison. Is this going to be the one? I don't know. There's already an entrance here. This scares me. Don't break the security wall. Hey, it didn't. That's a huge surprise. All right, so we're pretty much just going to keep this simple, I think. We're going to take some brick walls, or make some brick walls. And we'll have like a pretty huge common room here. Oh, like so. Maybe a couple of entrances. And we'll have a pretty huge shower room here too. This is going to be like a seriously enormous shower room. But I think that is important for making sure that we actually... for our future expansion, we're fine, basically. So this might not be perfectly, like, proportioned. But this will allow us to get a lot of surface area for showers here. And I think we need to, install some more electrical cables. Now, I don't think we're quite at, like, second electrical or power generator yet. What the heck is going on? That sound always freaks me out. Oh, yeah, probably because there's a prison riot. But hey, at least someone only ended up unconscious this time. You know what? Welcome to maximum security, motherfucker. You bring it on yourself. How are prisoners doing from a feeding standpoint? That's not where I want to be. Could be better. It's still our #1 concern. I think our cafeteria is big enough. Yeah, the riot risk seems low. This is fine. Maybe we'll take a quick look at our informants. They haven't been too busy in a while, so they're probably good to go. Some of them have really good coverage. I'm impressed. I don't know if I'm using informants properly. By the way, I just assume that I am, but I don't really know. So 8 more prisoners arriving soon. We can definitely hold them. We're making nearly 5 grand a day, which feels pretty darn good. Okay, that's our shower. We want rooms. Common room. Recreation's been a problem for us, so this is important. Common room is this one here. This is going to be decked out. This is going to be common room A number 1. Put you here, and then, what do you need to have a good common room? And you need some televisions, obviously, which are located somewhere that is important to have TV. Oh, there it is. Common rooms. All right. So put a bunch of TVs against the wall, like this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You need to have some wide sofas. You know, these are expensive. Give the prisoners a chance to relax, though. They're sitting on those hard beds all day. We'll put a couple pool tables in here. We'll put 4 pool tables in here. It's going to be expensive, but recreation has been one of those sore spots for me. So I want to make sure they're feeling good. And you know what? Why not? You guys deserve it. No murders this week. We'll install a few phone booths as well. Call your family. Tell them your warden's proud of you for not killing anybody over the past couple of days. You did get into a fight today, but hey, you know, everybody's got to learn sometime. We should also install, you know, 1 guard in here. We'll have to wait until the door gets installed. Once one door, actually, I think we need both doors to get installed. But anyway, once both doors are installed, we'll be able to have a guard station there just to make sure nothing breaks out. I mean, you know, they can steal the pool cues and maybe break them off and form like makeshift wooden tools or something like that. Look at this guy. 2 require medical. Well, go get the medical attention. We've got an infirmary for a reason. Why else am I paying these doctors if they're not gonna fix people up? Please just install that second door so I can get our security concerns taken care of right away. Alrighty, done. Okay. This utilities is going to be a nightmare. But anyway, rooms. Shower. Decent. We need to have some drains. You don't need to have as many drains as I have, but I'd like to have a lot just to be sure because I'm not good at placing them. Shower heads, not too expensive. 20 bucks each. We can afford an awful lot of them here, so we'll just slowly do the old Dr. Click and Drag. Oh, baby. A triple capacity shower relative to what we had earlier. Mom, get the camera. This is going to be expensive in a second, but for now it's fine. Probably like 50 shower handles, or shower heads. Yeah, that was $2,000 worth of shower heads. Is that 50? No, it was like, actually like 70. 70? No, maybe not. No, it was more than 70. It was like 80. Jeez, well, that's like our whole prison's capacity in terms of showers there. You're not getting electricity? Are you kidding me? That seems silly to me. Oh, they're still installing the electrical cables. I guess that's why. And of course, you know, the major concern here is going to be, first off, get some electrical pipe, or some hydraulics up in this. And it's going to go like this. And we're probably going to encounter some, like, piping woes, if I had to guess. But maybe not. They can go like 30 tiles or something like that. 38, I think. Hopefully we can confuse it by having a couple of T-junctions there. Alright, prisoners they have a little while left before they're going to arrive. So if our prison runs fine today, I think it's going to be amazing tomorrow. People are going to love this common room. Everyone's going to be like, thanks, dog, you're the best warden ever. And I'm going to be like, yeah, probably. But, you know, no need to make people feel bad about it or anything like that. I keep hearing, yeah, that's what it did. What is happening? Are you? That's the taser sound. It's got to be the taser sound. 4 require medical attention, and like I said, if our prison goes fine today, then what's the problem? Probably like might do well to have like a bunch of solitary cells up here. So let's just get those taken care of. They're relatively expensive to build, but that's okay. They pay for themselves in confidential informants, probably. Oh, one of these can be a cell, I guess. We'll have 3 areas there. Oh man, almost all of this is already being fed by water? How are you getting water already? That's... Hey. Oh, it's just because the shower heads haven't been installed yet. Alright. What's up with all this poison down here, you know? I think we're almost due for another, like, canteen upgrade. Which is a problem. Remember, I originally designed this canteen to be large enough so that we would never run into concerns. Well, best laid plans of mice and men, right? I don't know the rest of it. Don't you test me. Don't test me. So our shower's going to take 100 years to make here, but that's okay. As long as we can install this piping by... No. I was going to say as long as we can install it by like 10 hours from now, but let's be honest. With our workmen, that's probably not going to happen. But hey, no deaths today as far as I can recall. 7 prisoners do require medical attention. Yeah, just squeeze on by here, no problem. We got 2 medical beds with your names on them. We'll pencil you in for some medical attention in 5 or 6 days when the backlog is done. Piping is taking 100 years to install. Well, I mean, that's what you get when you only have 8 workmen still this late in the game, I suppose. At least we're making good money. You got some problems there. Let's take a look at our informants again. Coverage is pretty sweet. Like 30% coverage is more than I think we had with our previous confidential informant. We don't speak about what happened to our last confidential informant. Okay, are you... You're not in protective custody, Ben Westy West. You didn't say that you were a... Oh, no. We didn't say that you were a an ex-law enforcement. And that causes some problems because I'm trying to make sure that you don't get freaking killed by these other prisoners. You're volatile. So Benjamin Platter, I'm going to put you in max security. I've never had a need for super max yet, but maybe if we have some legendary prisoners, we'll try it. Contraband, informants. Instigator, I hate it, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Alright. Pretty good. Again, these shower handles are going to take 1,000 years, but that's okay. New prisoners arriving in 5 hours. The shower is not going to be fit for use. Ed Newton, I'm going to need you to get to a medical ward like as soon as possible, please. I really don't want to hire more workmen. I really don't want to hire more workmen. But the amount of time it's taking to install all of the necessary infrastructure here is absurd. How's our cafeteria doing at 5 in the morning? People getting fed? I hope people get fed. Let's take a quick look as we always do at our programs. Well, we're getting pretty close to seeing if more people pass the foundation education program. Only 1 passed carpentry. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Guard Taser's doing pretty well. 4 passed treatment of drug addiction. That's exciting for me. We're changing lives here, people. Prisoner rate of reoffending is 39. That seems bad. Health is real bad. Security, pretty bad. But that's okay. We've, you know, there's a lot of... You don't get to 1 billion prisoners without making a few enemies, you know? So our new prisoners are arriving in 45 minutes. Whatever you do... No. That's what I was saying. Whatever you do, don't use this shower. Because you're going to get real salty real quickly. And there's going to be nothing to wash the salt away. Alright. Prisoners. Closed. We should probably make our deliveries area bigger. We've got a huge backup here. This is how it happens. Let's just rooms, deliveries, and for now, temporarily, we can extend the deliveries area because we really don't have that many exports. Esports. Okay, I'm slightly concerned. You're our freaking informant, and you took a baton into the security room? Who put you up to this? Was it Honey Badger? Or, I forget, the Honey Dragon? Alright, workman, if you could get this shower decked out in time for maybe tomorrow's showers, I consider that a miniature win, okay? We probably actually want to have a guard stationed inside of those showers at any given time, but we can't really do it because there's no doors. We could install doors, but... whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Prisoners, if you can get out of the shower, that would be sweet. You know, we're kind of doing some business here. It's taken 100 years, but that's okay. I mean, I am installing like 70 shower heads. Of course it's going to take a little while. In the meantime, just the 100 of you can use these 20 shower heads down here. What seems to be the problem? Don't try to clean the shower while they're showering. It's like trying to fill up, a bucket full of water when there's a hole in the bottom. It's not going to work probably unless you're some kind of mystical wizard. Are you Goemon? I doubt it. Probably not, statistically speaking. Gonna check financially on our exports. None today? Or is it just too early? Might be too early. I mean, we've got a lot of license plates there. We can just sell them ourselves if we want to. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. I seriously, I mean, I want to hire more workmen, but at the same time, I know that I can't. But I really, really desperately want to get this stuff done a little quicker. Hey, that's good. This shower is totally going to be functional by tomorrow. I mean, we might not have 100% of the shower heads. It's going to be functional by tonight for like 50 shower heads bare minimum. Yeah, maybe all of them, actually. This is looking pretty good. Electrical cables installed. They're starting to work on our solitary units, which is smart. Okay. Well, you know what? We actually can take in new prisoners today. 11 prisoners arriving. That's perfect. Alright, with our limited amount of money. Toilet, toilet, toilet. I actually like to put a bed in the solitary rooms now. Just to give them a chance to take care of all their needs so they don't cause a riot when they come out. And they're already, like, utilitied up there. Just got to install some, a few remaining pipes here. And then this shower is going to be the greatest shower of all time. People are pretty displeased. And then we'll have like a homeostatic prison with about 100 inmates. That's going to be relatively good, I think. Why are you not installing these last 3 pipes? It's always like just 1 or 2 pipes that people are like, oh, I'm too good to install those. What seems to be the problem here, man? There we go. Hopefully that will queue it up. Look at these guys are loving the common room. You could even watch TV together if you want to. Make some friends. I want this to be a prison where people, they learn to get socialized and stuff like that. They learn to figure out how to fit into society. I want people to leave here feeling a lot better about the people that they are and that they have the tools necessary to succeed in the future, not just dig out of a prison. What are you going to do when you get on the outside? I guess you could, there's professional diggers. That's true. You could, many professions have, digging involved. What is that, like a freaking cigar? I think it's a makeshift baton. Well, we have enough solitary. Just waiting for this bed to be installed. And then these pipes, are you taking the... Yeah, you're... Oh, no, that's a shower head. Man, these guys have a lot of nonsense. We will do another shakedown relatively soon. Just because this is... Oh, wait. Just because this is absurd. The amount of contraband we're finding is ridiculous. I really want these pipes to be installed, though. It's bothering me that there's just these 3 that refuse to be outfitted here. We'll even try, like, installing another pipe here. Are they coming in to install pipes or shower heads? Those are shower heads. It's another shower head. We probably have trucks backed up still. Yeah, maybe that's part of the problem there. Lack of workmen. It'll get figured out, I'm sure. We probably installed way more pipes than is actually necessary. Oh, tasers are out. Seems to have worked itself out. What could be the problem? What else? There was one thing I wanted to take care of right away, but I've forgotten what it was. Okay, then never mind. I thought it was important, but I seem to have lost it now, and that's okay. We're making decent money again. What's our valuation? 240? That seems ridiculous to me. What's the minus 50,000 for? Starting grant. Oh, that's fair. But still. Alright, get these trucks out of the way so that we can actually have prisoners. Oh, you know what? We have 95 already. When did that happen? Turn them off. And the most important thing for me right now is just making sure that this prison continues to run, business as usual, sort of. We should demolish these fence walls, and then we'll make, like, Fence here. Fence here. It'll very slightly extend the length of our yard. Oh, more tasers coming out. Oh, Jesus. Just when you thought it was safe to let in more prisoners. Oh, we got a full-on riot. We quelled it before there were dead bodies, though. That's nice, I suppose. And our fence has been reinstalled there. This is good. Didn't spend too much on the yard upgrade. And we'll make sure that the game knows that this is our big yard now. Excuse me? Secure behind at least one door. I mean, you are behind at least one door. Oh, it says yard. It's just like hidden over there, so I couldn't see. Alright, hopefully with the bigger yard, you guys get a little bit better off. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We will be ending the episode soon, but not quite yet. Still a huge backup of trucks. These have prisoners on them. Ugh. Faster, please. This is the situation we had before, where prisoners were taking like 2 days to actually get off of the, truck. We can maybe get around this by having guards stationed. Like, we'll put 3 guards stationed out here. Maybe this will do it. Maybe just 2. Well, slowly but surely, they seem to be taking people where they need to go. Are they exhausted? Is that why they're walking so slowly? Or is it just that the game is slowing down because the screen's getting a little busy? It could just as easily be one as the other. Trucks appear to be unloaded, more or less. Oh my god, what's going on this time? Oh, another fight in the yard. Thank god we got these tasers, though. That's, like, really stopping a lot of deaths that could be happening. If you could just tell me as to why you don't want to install a pipe in this junction, I would like to know. I would also like to know if people are actually using this shower area. I didn't see anybody go to it earlier today. Maybe they were too busy fighting, though. In the yard. You're not dead, are you? No, just unconscious. The gardener's just... He ain't long clippings. We've been knuckleheads for a long time. What are you doing there? One prisoner using the common room. I think what happens is that prisoners, when they come in, they, like, imprint on one room. So, like, they're like, this is my common room, and they never change. They should really go to the one that's closest, I think. But hey, you know, people don't always behave rationally, I suppose. Don't need a generator yet. Just taking some time. I'm letting this go. It's a little bit of a longer episode, maybe, but I'm letting it go to make sure that the prison is relatively safe and running effectively. Because that's my number one concern right now. I don't want to let in more prisoners. I just want to make sure that this is actually working as intended. I think our workmen have just decided, you know what? We're out of shower handles. Shower heads. I don't know why it's always handles. Probably because I made that divine shower handle joke like 4 episodes ago. So where do the people fight? They fight in the yard, and they fight going into the canteen. Yep, here we go. Every time. Oh my god. Well, I mean, all things considered, 1 riot a day isn't too bad as long as nobody dies, but we're going to need to upgrade our infirmary pretty quickly if that's going to be the case, because we sincerely have, like, way too many prisoners than can actually, or way too many injured prisoners that can actually fit in there. Hey, the dude under protective custody very nearly got killed, but he didn't. Although this is like the danger zone for him here. Maybe. You're going to be the one that saves me. But after all, you're my wonder ball. I really want to see what happens with our foundation program here. 19 finished, 6 passed. That's embarrassing. But it's getting pretty close to finishing here. I saw someone on the Prison Architect subreddit say that it took them 200 days to complete the education track. So I'm not necessarily worried if that doesn't work out for us immediately. We got time. So food needs are still looking a little realistic, like that's a problem for us, but I think it's only because we haven't had the last meal time of the day. I'd say this prison is okay. You know, obviously we're having problems on a fairly regular basis here. I can't believe that you just won't install one pipe in there. I'm just trying to see if there's any pipes over here. This armed guard is making it difficult to tell. I guess they've just decided that you can't, no, you can't have that many shower heads. Fair enough, I guess. Even one of them is losing water pressure occasionally, but that's okay. Alright. Things are going reasonably well. I'm going to say that that's where we're going to call this episode here. Thanks for watching. We're going to try to, I guess, expand even further on the next episode, but we're very, very low on money. But we'll get $4,000 a day. It's enough for 4 more cells per day, which is enough for $400 more per day. So in about 100,000 millennia, we'll be at our $1 million prison like I want. We're at 240 still. In any case, though, thanks for watching. Sincerely, thanks for your incredible support. If you enjoyed the episode, keep it up. Click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Only if you genuinely do want to, though. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.